to another video. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing a few of the products that I've recently have purchased. So one of them is going to be the Nailskatkat soft gel nail tips and the Young Nails full cover nail tips. So I'm going to show you both of these nail tips. I'm going to kind of compare them to a brand that you can get on Amazon. So we're going to see the difference in the quality and in just the overall wear of these nail tips. I'm also going to be swatching 5 new colors that I got. So I'm going to swatch the Nailskatkat. Let me show you here. The Nailskatkat rubber base coats. And then I'm gonna also swatch for you these Young Nails keratin, or the fiber, what are they called? Manicure fiber gel with keratin. I don't know why I want to say the keratin is like the main name of it, but it's the fiber gel. So we have 3 colors of the Young Nails fiber gel. So these are my recent products that I have purchased. So these are the 2 Nailskatkat. You can purchase these separately, and these are the new fiber gel colors that came in the fiber gel extension kit that just recently launched. So let's start with the nail tips, the full cover nail tips. I'm going to do a little review, and then I'm going to swatch these colors. I have my little stand ready so that we can do some swatches. So stay tuned and let's get into it. What do you think, Chunk? Are you ready for a swatch? He's not ready. Okay. Hi, my baby. All right, so before we get into the new tips that I purchased, let's go over these tips that you can get from Amazon. So I can't tell you the brand. If I can link them in my storefront, they'll be in my storefront. But these are some that I got from Amazon. So these are a little bit different. These are like more of a natural, not natural, but like they're already more of a stiletto shape. So let me see if you can see it better like this. So these are already more of a natural stiletto, right? So you can see they have like this little extra piece here that you have to file. I'm not gonna do the bend test just because I don't want to waste a tip. Like, I don't want to mess it up when it doesn't have to be bent. So this is not a bend test. It's just an overall, the look and feel to it. So just kind of bending it here. It is a little bit durable or flexible. So you can see you have pretty good flexibility with them. So that could be good or bad. It really depends on how you wear your nails. However, with every full cover tip that I do, or full cover set or full cover extension, I always use my nail glue. So this is the nail glue that I use to apply when I'm using it in clear. You can use like the Young Nails fiber gel to adhere the nails as well. So if you had seen in my previous video, this nail broke off. So what I did was I used my Nailskatkat square tips and glued them on with the fiber gel. And you can kind of see it underneath, like the color. I used I think I used the Cover Nude to stick it on. And these tips are like very durable without using this top gel. So the Nailskatkat, I already know that these are going to be really strong without using this. However, if you are using a different brand that isn't the Nailskatkat, if you're using a brand from Amazon or just any other full cover tip, you can put a thin layer of this nail glue on top of the nail before you start doing your design, and that's going to give you a lot of strength. So that's just like a pro tip you can use if you are using a more inexpensive nail tip like the ones you can get from Amazon. So they're still workable, they're still usable, they still can last very long. You just kind of have to use that extra step. So this is this nail tip. I'm gonna put it on my little stand here, on my little finger. Hi, baby. I don't have time for cuddles right now, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're gonna put that one on. You can see it's like, it's not super clear. It's a little foggy, but you know, it's not a very good quality. You can just tell, even just comparing, like you don't have to compare it to anything to kind of tell like, yeah, these are kind of cheap, which they are. So you get what you pay for most of the time. So that is just an Amazon brand. They still work good as long as you kind of reinforce them a little bit, but yeah, that is a brand you can get from Amazon. Now let's move on to these other two tips. All right, next we have the Young Nails full cover almond tips. So I did check the price. The Young Nails tips are about, I think like $5 more than the Nailskatkat tips. I thought at first the Nailskatkat were more than Young Nails, but Young Nails did have their price a little bit higher. But Young Nails has great sales, so it just really depends on the timing on when you're going to be purchasing. Okay, so like I mentioned before, these come with the glue. However, we're not going to be using these as like regular press-ons. These are going to be gel extensions. So let's just use the larger, like the size 0 nail. So we're not going to go over the box, but these are the tips. Let me bring you in closer, and you can see these have a pretty good clarity. They look pretty shiny compared to the brand you can get from Amazon. So it doesn't have as much of that little extra piece at the tip. It's not a very big deal, but it's just little things, you know, when you want to move fast. So yeah, you can see it has pretty good transparency. It is pretty strong, pretty flexible, but at the tip it's not that flexible. It's just mostly the cuticle part that is going to be flexible. So pretty good. It is pretty good quality, and these are more of a medium length, like the ones I showed you from Amazon, the first ones. Those are going to be more of a like longer length. These are a little bit more medium. So these are really good. I don't have much else to say about these other than they're pretty good quality. So let's stick them onto the little nail tip here, and let's compare these two. So you can see this is a little bit more foggy. It's kind of hard because my nails are so long, but you can see the overall clarity is a pretty big difference on these tips. Shape wise, they have a pretty similar shape. You can see this has a higher apex here and then goes down straighter, but they are longer, so that could be another reason why. But yeah, you can see just the overall clarity of them is just a little bit more transparent on this one. So this is the Young Nails full cover tip. Let's see the Nailskatkat and see the difference between the Nailskatkat and this Young Nail. Okay, Nailskatkat. Let's open up this. I kind of have trouble opening this box up. And let's go over to the 0. This box is kind of hard, I don't know why. So let's zoom up a bit so we can see it has pretty good clarity as well. Pretty good shape, pretty good like little apex there. The tip is very sturdy. Like I can just feel this part right here. If I like try to bend it, it's very hard. And then this part is still pretty flexible. So these are really nice. Again, doesn't have much of a little tip to file off, just a very slight amount to file off. And yeah, pretty transparent, as you can see. Pretty clear, right? So I really like these. I think they're probably the same size as the young nails, but let me go ahead and stick it on this. And so this is gonna be the Nailskatkat. And let me just set it down here. That way my nails don't get in the way here. Okay, this is the Nailskatkat. And then let's see the young nails. So let's just put them down here as a size reference. They're about the same length. Can you tell the difference? Is there a difference in the tips when you look at them? Like, let me fix this focus here, but what do you think? Do you think that there is a difference in the quality, in the overall like shape, like side by side? I'm sorry, my nails are just in the way, but they have pretty similar, like this one's maybe a little bit more rounded, has more like curve to it. This one might be a little more flat, but they have a pretty much overall same quality. What do you think? What do you think? This might be, I guess here, like let me hold them this way so you can see like the cuticle part. This one's a little bit more flat right here, and then this one is a little bit more rounded. So that could be another difference. And they might be these might be a little bit longer, just a hair, as you can see. But overall, the quality is about the same. It's just the tiny little details that are different. Really, they're pretty similar. So let me get my little stand here, and we're going to, let me hook these on here. We are going to do a swatch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the other two on here. I'm going to prep the tip, or should I not prep the tip? I probably won't prep it, just so we can do this a little faster. I'll just go into applying the base coat, the rubber base coat, and then the fiber gel. So let's go ahead and start these swatches. Let's do it. All right, I have my nail tips ready, and let's start with the Nailskatkat rubber base coat first, and let's do Pinky Promise. So it's a really beautiful pink color. So let's go ahead and swatch this one first. Let me zoom out a bit, get in focus, and let's just grab this first one, and let's do a swatch. So let me get closer here for you. Okay, and let's do a little swatch. So these smell very strong. The smell, let me smell it again just so I can tell you what it smells like. I don't even know what it smells like. I can't, it's just a very strong smell. It's not a nice smell. It's really not. I don't know why. So these gels, you're kind of supposed to like float them on, but I usually just like to paint them on because I find that 2 coats usually do the trick. So I'm just gonna paint these on. I didn't prep the tip. I didn't buff it. So just keep that in mind. You wanna buff and prep your tips. But since I'm just using this as like a color display, we're not really gonna do much. Okay, so this is the color Pinky Promise, and you can see pretty good coverage for the first coat. I like the color, it's really cute. I'm not crazy about it. It's just a nice, like, pretty pink color. Let's do the next. We are doing the color Barely There. Very nice, more like a muted nude color. And if you see her application videos, they're a little bit different because she, like I mentioned, she kind of floats them on and does like a thicker coat, which I'm not gonna do. I'm just gonna do one thin layer to see what the color is like when you're doing just a thin layer. Because if you haven't worked with, like, if you just done acrylic and you're getting into gel, it's very different, very different. So that is one coat. I did get some on my nail. That is one coat of Barely There. It's cute. It's very sheer, but you do want to kind of float it on. It just depends on how comfortable you are with applying gel. So let's do the Young Nails next. All right, so this is the original Manicure Fiber Gel with keratin. This is, I don't think it says the color, but it's like a pink nude. Yeah, it don't say the color. This is the original. This is the more pinky nude. Let me smell this one just for reference. It smells like gel. So the Nailskatkat, something is in there that makes it, the smell, different. So the consistency is about the same, but we're just gonna see what one coat looks like. Very sheer. And these you want to, I guess you would apply these the same way, just floating it on. You can also use this to glue the nail on the nail bed itself. So this is super sheer. I'm trying to get it evenly, but look how sheer that is, right? Super sheer. Let me try to get more of an even coat on here. And it also could be that it may apply differently when the nail tip is prepped as well. So just keep that in mind. This nail tip is not prepped. The shiny surface is still on there, just for display purposes, and because I'm lazy, we are not prepping the nail. So this is the original, like, pinkish kind of nude color. Let's move on to the next color. All right, this is the new Cover Nude. So the bottle is a little bit different. So let's see how this one applies. This one is a little bit more, what's the word? It's a little more pigmented, as you can see already. It has a little bit more dense color to it. And again, this is not a gel polish. This is much thicker consistency, but you can still apply it as a gel polish. It might take you a few coats to build it up, or you can just float it on. It's just gonna depend on how comfortable you are with the product itself. But as I'm showing you, you can still apply it as a gel polish. You're just gonna have to do more coats to get it to the opacity that you would like. And that's fine, it's totally up to you. So wow, that is very nice. Beautiful color, beautiful pigment. It might be showing up a little brighter on camera, but that's okay, because you should get this color and see it for yourself. And I'll show you on here, once I have them cured under the light, what they're gonna look like, so don't worry. So let's go ahead and do the last and not least final color. This is probably the one I'm most excited about which is the soft white. I love soft white. I think this is gonna be, I'm just gonna do a full set of soft white. I might do this shape, this length. I might do square. I haven't decided yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use this soft white color. And another thing is you might want to warm up the product in the bottle before you start. If it's kind of cold now that we're getting into these colder months, you might want to warm up the product just by rolling it in between your hands. But I actually did not do that right now. This is just straight out the bottle, straight onto the nail tips themselves. So I'm applying it like a gel polish. Like I'm applying it like it's a thicker gel polish, which you can see the first coat has pretty good opacity. When you do the first coat, you're just mostly trying to get it even, and then the second coat takes care of everything else and makes it look perfect. So wow, this is really nice for the first coat, pretty even. It's gonna level out as well, so it's just so beautiful. What do you guys think? What do you think of these colors? Which one's your favorite so far? Comment down below. So let me show you what they all look like. This is the first coat uncured, so I haven't put it under the light yet, but you can see they are leveled out. Nothing has like spills or anything. Let me zoom you in even closer. Really nice, right? Beautiful, beautiful colors. So I'm gonna pop it in the light, and that way I can do the second coat for you. Let's put it in the light. Okay, let's put it in the light. Let's do a minute. So I have a review on this light on my channel as well. If you wanna see my review on this nail lamp, check it out, and let's let these cure and then we'll do another. Here are the gels with a second coat, and this is uncured. So let's zoom in a little closer. You can see the color has changed a bit, so it has a little bit more opacity. Very smooth, very beautiful. Now let me turn this light off real quick. I'm just kind of using the natural light here so you can maybe see it, the color a little bit differently, just depending on the lighting that we have. So this is just my natural lighting, and let's just turn this light back on, and you can see how beautiful all these colors are. So I am going to cure this second coat. I'm going to take them off of the stand, and I'll show you on the table what they look like so you can see it without the little blue tack showing up. So let's go ahead and cure them and see what the colors look like. All right, here is a close-up of these gels once they have had a second coat and they have been cured. Can you tell which nail tip is the Nailskatkat? There is only one Nailskatkat nail tip in here, and the other 4 are young nails. Let me know in the comments if you can tell the difference. So here are the 3 colors, and the first one is going to be the rubber base coat from Nailskatkat in the color Pinky Promise. The next one, which is this one here, is going to be the Nailskatkat as well in the color Barely There. The next one is going to be the original Young Nails Manicure Fiber Gel in the color, I think it's just called like nude. I don't think it's a particular color. It's like a pink, more of a pink nude. And then we have the Cover Nude, which is probably one of my favorites. And then we have the color Soft White So let me know which one is your favorite. Which one is the Nailskatkat tip? Let me know in the comments and we'll see if you're right. So this is a really nice set of nudes and then your soft white for if you want to do like French tip. It's beautiful base. Alright guys, let me know which one is your favorite, which nail tips you like, which gels you like, and I'll see you in the next video.